the stories be told. VM Network, it's your time to tune in. Stories that connect where we all begin.
Top of the morning to all you early birds. This is Voices of the Art, exclusively on Voice on the Move Network. Igama lami Andile Dube. It's Matt Dube underscore Mbuyaz on all social media platforms. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. And if this is your first time here, welcome home. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, click on that notification bell to get a notification each and every single time we go live. So on today's episode, if you're one that has a good ear for music and a lover of hip-hop like I am, this is definitely the show for you. This morning we're joined by the multi-talented rapper, a sound engineer, songwriter who goes by the name of Slick, known as Big Slick. He's going to be joining us this morning where he will share his remarkable musical journey, some of the challenges that he might have faced, as well as why this particular genre, hip-hop, one of the most competitive genres I know of. So do stay tuned for that. But for now, if you want to get to know exactly who we're going to be speaking to this morning, here is Slick with Back That Thing Up.
Back that thing up, I'm digging the way that you do it and how you smack that thing up. Make me wanna come snatch that thing up. Get ready to make a movie, go let's act that thing up. Let me dap that thing up. Said I'm about to wrap that thing up. Back to the lack with the Mac that thing up. Soon as she start touching on my lap, that thing up. Plus I came through with a backup plan just in case I need to get my stacks up. Man, and I be dreaming about that ass all day like damn. It got me thinking I could end up bankrupt. Still I like it when you back that ass up. Baby, there ain't no way that I'ma pass that ass up. You making the mother girls look like they trying to catch up. But you, girl, you already know you the master. That thing shaking like a natural disaster. Every time you move, feel like I need a pastor. Truly got me thinking about wanting to smash her. Wait, you coming through so I could get the snack on you. You know I like it how you back that thing up. I'm digging the way that you do it and how you smack that thing up. Made me wanna come snatch that thing up. Get ready to make a movie, go let's hack that thing up. Camera action. Back that thing up. I'm digging the way that you do it and how you smack that thing up. Made me wanna come snatch that thing up. Get ready to make a movie, go let's hack that thing up. Camera action. Senorita, when I first saw you, I wanted to squeeze you. That kind of body passing around jungle fever. Way that you shake that thing, you wouldn't believe her. And she be saying things I ain't heard either. Indian weaver, but she got my attention though, you best believe her. I just wanna get her high like smoking on reefer. I mean get you levitated and move around beneath you. Boom, that ass loud like a speaker. I like to get to know if I can get underneath ya. I hope that you don't mind, kichungwana, you're a keeper. But I ain't here to stay, though, kichaya kahofita. No need to stress because I'm a coolie jita. We can just do it like my Nike sneakers. Baby girl, you got all types of features. But the way you backing it up for me, I need a releaser. When you back that thing up, I'm digging the way that you do it and how you smack that thing up. Made me wanna come snatch that thing up. Get ready to make a movie, go let's act that thing up. Camera action. That thing up, I'm digging the way that you do it and how you smack that thing up. Made me wanna come snatch that thing up. Get ready to make a movie, go let's hack that thing up. Camera action. Back that thing up, I'm digging the way that you do it and how you smack that thing up. Made me wanna come snatch that thing up. Get ready to make a movie, go let's hack that thing up. Camera action. Back that thing up, I'm digging the way that you do it and how you smack that thing up. Made me wanna come snatch that thing up. Get ready to make a movie, go let's hack that thing up. Camera action.
Back that thing up by our guest this morning. It goes by the name of Slick. Listen, if you're not up, if you were, trying to get up, usatatazela empeteni, I'm sure usuvukile manje. You're wide awake. If you just joined us now, this is Voices of the Art. Still hanging out with me, Andile Dube, Matt Dube underscore Mbuyaz on all social media platforms. This morning we're joined by Slick. Good morning, Slick.
Good morning, Andile. How are you doing this morning?
I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake after that very, very entertaining, exciting music video and song. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. You really have such a unique story that we are going to be delving into this morning. But before we speak about your particular journey within a music as well as your music, let's
Yeah.
start from the beginning, right? Maftown.
Okay.
Who was Slick before the mic and before he discovered this particular passion of his?
So before the mic, I would have to say that Slick, I was just a normal guy, trying to figure out my path in life and yeah, trying to figure out where I wanted to be. So I I actually wanted to do sound what's this production, music production. So that's where all started for me. And then while doing that, that's when I discovered that I had like because I had a assignment where we had to make a song. So I ended up writing the song myself, and then people's like they were like shocked, and that made my reaction even weirder. But because I'm like, okay, so I actually have something going here for me. So that's when I decided, yeah, okay, this is what was meant for me.
So the reaction of the crowd was what you saw that, you know what, I want this particular reaction all my life. So
Yeah, it was because
let me see what
yeah,
I
it
can
was not
do
even
with
like
this. Yes,
yeah.
that's good.
Yeah, it
That's
was just a few people.
aha. No, that's great. So you mentioned having pursued sound engineering, which it's something that I commend. Many creatives don't see the need to pursue higher education. So you are one that attempted to pursue, even though you might have not completed it, but you are someone that saw the importance of or being educated. So, why was that so important for you to study? And what has having studied sound engineering, how has it contributed rather to the musician that you are today?
So yeah, studying for me was just because studying that particular thing was just because I wanted to actually become a producer. But it also helped me to understand music more, like the music production side of things. And it helped me enhance my writing skills and develop my voice on the mic
Yeah.
to a point where it sounded more attractive, I would say,
Let's talk
to
about
me.
your particular voice, all right? What is unique
Okay.
about your voice in a music? Because there are many voices out there that many people might think, okay, this person is trying to sound like this particular person. So, what is unique about
Yeah.
your particular voice within this particular genre, being hip hop?
I would say my voice reflects my upbringing and also my experiences in life. So I think that's what makes my voice unique in that way.
Tell us a bit about your upbringing that some of those elements that you use within your music, particularly.
So growing up, I always liked music. Music was always around. I used to beatbox. So developing rhythmic patterns in that sense, and even like playing drums on the table, that's what helped me develop a way of rapping. So rhythm, yeah, rhythm mostly.
Yeah. So one of your lectures was Toady Mac, right? How exciting! What a legend! How
Oh,
exciting was that? Having someone that is such a staple within the particular genre that you're in, being hip hop, who has created absolutely amazing works of art throughout the years. any gems that you picked up from his particular teachings?
I would say, okay, first and foremost, I was a big fan already of Toady Mac, and I didn't even know he was gonna be my lecturer at first. So that was exciting just in itself. But one of the gems I would say that he dropped was that still sticks to me till this day is just to be authentic. And yeah, being like that, yeah, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
Being authentic.
So what is being authentic, especially when you have so many influences? Like you said, he's someone that you were looked up to in terms of music. So there's many others that I'm sure that you looked up to, that you picked up some sound there, some beat there, some lyrics there. So what is exactly being authentic to you look like?
Authentic to me is just being myself and expressing my experiences and things that I can speak on. Even sometimes I might take someone else's experience, but write it in a song form. But yeah, for me, being authentic is just sticking to what I am, being myself at all times.
Yeah. So you chose such a competitive genre, right? The genre is
Mhm.
quite rough in its in its conception, rough in the way that some people deliver some of the lyrics that they write. So it's a very tough one. So how have you developed that confidence throughout the years to be in such a genre that is so competitive?
By just putting in more work because I took maybe a few years just practicing every day, writing every day, trying to just be better at what I do, which eventually slowly started building up my confidence and also presenting my work in front of different people, which allowed me to grow as an artist and build my confidence in that way.
Yeah. What platforms have you presented yourself at? Do you take part in some of those rap battles? Do you take part in anything within your particular community of hip hop that boosts your confidence and creates a name for you within the hip hop community?
So I have presented my work in front of a stage one time where when I started off and then performed in front of a crowd, but mostly just around my circle and also like people outside of my circle, just playing the song for them, trying to get a better understanding of whether I should continue doing this or if it's not meant for me. But like luckily for me, it was like people like seem to receive my music very well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
How do you feel about people saying that hip hop is dead? Right? It's a genre that has taken a back seat, and now we're listening to amapiano, we're listening to other genres instead of this particular one. So, what do you have to say to those who feel as if this genre is no longer as effective as it was in the early to mid 2000s?
I would say that yeah, amapiano is definitely a big genre, very but I think I think hip hop music is still very influential. Even if you look at amapiano, you might see that it there is certain influences from hip hop. Even if you look at the way people dress, it's a lot of hip hop infused style. And I think that hip hop is actually, I think hip hop, I believe hip hop is making a comeback and we're gonna rise again. We will
Yeah.
be up there.
Definitely. I mean, Cotton Fest took place early this year It's an event that was focused or structured towards the hip hop genre. But throughout the years, they've added other genres such as house, piano, so on and so forth. So, what are your thoughts on a platform that was first, in its inception, it had hip hop? And then throughout the years, they started adding other genres. It's no longer just a standalone hip hop event.
Yeah. So I think that I think it's a good thing because that also broadens, it helps broaden the audience for hip hop. So bringing in all these other genres like piano, house, maybe even Afro, whatever, that brings more of an audience to South African hip hop in that sense. So I believe it's a good thing for the culture, for hip hop in SA.
That's good because I would have felt that you might have feel a bit threatened about the other genres um, having to be in something that was just for hip hop. But I'm glad to hear
Yeah.
that you welcome other genres and you see how we could definitely work together within other genres. I mean, your music in particular, are you thinking of working with maybe sort of piano sounds there and there, or is it just going to be strictly the bebop of hip hop? So, what makes your particular music more South African?
So I'm always open to expanding my music. Like I love new sounds. I love African sound, which actually like I do have a few songs where I'm using more South African sounds, like Afro beats as well. And I'm a piano, I'm open to experimenting with that as well. So we'll see where that goes.
Definitely. So,
But
let's
yeah,
talk a little bit about your latest release. All right. Let's talk
okay.
about the conception of that particular song and how was the mood in the studio when you created that absolutely amazing jam.
So the song I wrote, actually I wasn't even in studio when I wrote the song. I was just at home. I had my headphones on and yeah, I was vibing. I was picturing my future and trying to manifest it. And then I wrote the song like that, like as a manifestation. And then it all came together once I got into the studio and I didn't have the hook. So meeting Keenan and Keanu, and Keanu's the one who's on the hook.
Yeah.
That and so the chemistry was just like it was there. So it made it easy for him to even get on the song and make it what it is today.
How important is it to manifest your future? I mean, some people are just like, no, man, this whole manifestation thing, let's put it aside. Just work hard. So, what does it mean to manifest your future?
For me, meaning like for me, manifesting is because it's very important for me actually because whatever I've manifested in Picture Me Rolling is something that's happening in my life right now. So I wasn't even signed at the time. I didn't know I was ever gonna be in the music industry. And now I'm here because I believed that what I manifest will come to life.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
So, for the first time, a listener, as we're going to we play that particular song, "Picture Me Rolling," how would you introduce this particular song to them?
For a first time listener, I would say that this particular song is a good way to just help you reflect on your life as well. And if you listen to the lyrics, it will definitely, hopefully, inspire you. But yeah, it's a good way to get you going. And I hope everyone out there enjoys what the song is and what it's about.
Here is Slick and Keanu with Picture Me Rolling.
Picture me rolling, they cannot slow me, nor can they fold me, no, it's just me and my homies, doing our own thing, steady we coping.
I'm starving every moment when I wake up, check the time. If it's standing in my way, then I just put it to the side. I'm plotting out and scheming different ways to handle mine. If a situation let it be, then I'm about to shine because it's mine now. Beginning to the end, time out. I'm rolling out like a soldier, go check the crime route. What was heavy on my shoulders could blow a spine out. Play my position to the fullest cause I'm a king. Raised by a queen and my only option is to win. I'm searching within and I let it flow through my pen. From all of the different places I've been, just taking everything and allowing myself to win in the end. Picture me rolling, taking it all the way to the top because baby I'm overflowing, keep it going. Just know that it's never about to stop. This one is for the block, let's keep it locked and reloaded. For the Owens keeping it G still, we feel all the ladies keeping it real. Yeah, keep taking it one day at a time and put it all on the line until we shine.
Picture me rolling, they cannot slow me, nor can they fold me, no, it's just me and my homies, doing our own thing, steady we coping.
I'm still trying to rediscover myself cause I still have many layers to uncover. But I'm not tripping, I'm on a mission to get whatever it is that I am missing. Steady shooting for the stars till I find my position. I be going in hard like a crash collision, trying to perfect the art, have mad precision, taking calculated steps like a mathematician, and not have any regrets cause of bad decisions. On my grown man, never selling out for nothing cause I'm my own man. I think I got it in pocket, I'm in my zone, but stubborn like a dog with a bone. Still the beginning of that I'm about to be on before I'm gone. I'm just living my life like it's golden, taking advantage of every moment like it's stolen, keeping the pressure on max and never folding and never slowing. Can you picture me rolling?
They cannot slow me, nor can they fold me, no, it's just me and my homies, doing our own thing, steady we coping.
This morning, still hanging out with me, Andile Dube, Matube _ Muyas on all social media platforms. If you just joined us now, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, Ungabnomona and click on the notification bell to get a notification each and every single time we go live. This is Voices of the Art, where we give you, the creative, the platform to share with us your journey within the industry. If you're someone that would like to be on this particular show, send us an email to studio. It's studio at vmradio.co.za. Who knows, we might be sitting here with you. I see that our comment section is quite active, which I absolutely love to hear from you. Mamdube said, we are patiently waiting for you. Absolutely appreciate that. Sesi Kona Asila. Then after that we have Olwe Smalls Neo giving us a wink there, winking straight at right back at you. We also have one of our returning subscribers. Absolutely appreciate his support. Yasent says, good morning, VM Network family. Andile, looking good. Looking great, rather. Thank you for that. And you had mentioned that the sound was a bit low. But then right after that, we know that everything live we are live. So now and then we might experience a bit of issues, but we appreciate the fact that you came back to let us know that the sound is absolutely fantastic. Appreciate that. Once again, good morning, Slick.
Good morning, Andile.
Behind the scenes, we had spoken about the fact that you want to change your name to Big Slick.
Yeah, no, it's actually done already.
Oh,
So
it's done already. Why that particular change?
because Slick is, if you go and search Slick, you're gonna find so many other Slicks out there. That's why I decided let me change it up a bit and make it Big Slick instead of just Slick.
Absolutely love that one. Why Slick? Where did that particular name come from?
Okay, Slick was a name I got from one of my friends. His name is Mateki,
Yeah.
Two Shoes. So he started calling me Slick. Slick Rick is like every time he saw me, Slick Rick, yes,
Yeah.
Slick. And so everyone else just started picking it up from there. And then everyone started calling me Slick eventually. So
Oh,
that's where the name Slick.
oh, absolutely. Love that one. It's Mategi, right? You mentioned that his name is Mategi.
That's right, yeah.
Yes.
His nickname.
Yeah. Is he a supporter of your music? I'm sure.
Yeah, no, he does support my music as well.
Let's talk about people that support your actual music, right? And you as a creative. How's the response been with your family as well as those who are around you in terms of your musical journey?
So at first, I think a lot of people were shocked because I was never like someone who was out there. I've always been an introvert. So I think I shocked a lot of people with my music. And also, as far as the support goes, yeah, it's been amazing. Everyone around me has been very supportive of what I'm doing with my music right now. So that's an amazing feeling to have.
That's great because many creatives have their circle is quite apprehensive until they start seeing their names on big stages. That's when they're like, you know what,
Oh, yeah.
let's give. Uh, let's give him or her support. So that is absolutely special. The fact that from the beginning, as you journey through music and trying to find your feet, that you have the support of your family as well as your friends. Right? Any challenges that you've been through throughout the that stand out, in terms of
Yeah.
your particular journey?
My particular journey in music challenges, I would say, for me, my biggest challenge was just, as I mentioned, I'm an introvert. So being out there, just putting myself out there for everyone to judge was, yeah, that was difficult. That was the biggest, like the most difficult thing for me to do in this music journey of mine.
Yes, especially because you are the brand. So you definitely need to put yourself out there, especially with this social media craze that's currently going on. You need to be a part of your TikTok challenges, you need to create so many things. Are you someone that is very engaged in terms of social media, or you just let your music do the talking?
Well, I haven't always been into social media, so that's something I also started doing a lot of lately. So recently I started getting more into social media. So I'm still working on my social media presence. But yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there slowly but surely.
We definitely need you to get there. We definitely need you to start doing a picture me rolling dance challenge. Dance challenge there on TikTok. We'll definitely be here to support that. So let's talk about the fact that you have been validated as a musician, as you are currently signed to Slick Productions, which is co-owned by Summer nominated Clinton Filion. I can only imagine being under someone who understands the music industry so well. It's like, so how has that been in terms of being validated that you are doing the right thing, you're on the right path?
So it was an amazing feeling because everything that I've worked and hoped for has now finally been recognized by people out there who are also in the music industry, people such as Clinton Falyoun, who is also an amazing singer.
Yeah.
So it just felt great to have that stamp of approval that yeah, this guy is actually a good artist.
So, how's
Yeah.
it like working within a label than it was when you were more independent? I mean, many people speak so negatively of working in labels and so on and so forth. We see artists all over social media not having what they feel is due to them. So, how has been the journey from independent to being under a label? And how are you protecting your work as you're under a label?
So being under label is good for me, like because they actually also help me push, like as far as my music is concerned, help me push and understand different things about the music business. So it's a good experience for me thus far. I wouldn't change it for anything.
And how are you protecting your voice within this particular label?
How I'm protecting my voice, how much like I'm not sure I understand the question. Sorry about that.
Yes, as in, making sure that you get what you need in terms of maybe down the line you won't have those tough discussions of percentages of why am I not getting this particular thing? Why wasn't I not involved in this particular project? So, how are you protecting your particular brand? Do you understand your rights as an artist, so on and so forth?
Yeah, so I do understand my rights, and with this particular recording label, Slick
Yeah.
Productions, they are quite fair with everything that they do. So they allow me to get my royalties and so forth. So I think I'm well protected under their label, under the label, yeah.
I'm so happy to hear that, especially because, I mean, there's been so much negativity put into labels, but we don't see that particular side where you feel comfortable, you feel protected, they push you as an artist. I mean, so much work goes into branding an artist, especially when so many other individuals want what you have, right?
Yeah.
So I definitely love the fact that you feel so comfortable and are protected under this particular label. So any plans in terms of your music, where do you see the direction of your music going for the rest of 2025 as well as down the line? Where do you see yourself?
So for the rest of 2025, I will be releasing a lot more music this year. And down the line, also they will, but for now I'll be releasing singles, a lot of singles. So then that will lead up to me releasing an EP down the line. So yeah, man, I'm just excited for what's still to come and what's still ahead.
So tell us about an EP. What is an EP? What is an album? Because I mean, many of us get so confused about singles, EP, album. So what exactly? How does that work, and what is that?
So an EP is just a body of work, like a lot of songs put together, almost like an album,
Yeah.
I would say it's to my knowledge, it's quite similar. It's just that
Yeah.
an EP doesn't require that many songs
Uh-huh.
as like an album would
Mhm.
probably need a lot of songs for you
Yeah.
to have on an album, to consider it an album.
Yeah. So in terms of the singles that you're going to be dropping, what is the conversation that you're going to be having? Is it still going to be your life's journey? Are we still manifesting? What exactly is the conversation? Or you're just going to make us some good time music?
Yeah, all of the above. My music is all my music is all about my experiences in life. So whatever I'm experiencing, so there's the good times, there's the manifesting, and yeah, all those things together.
Mhm.
That's all in my music.
Yeah. You know what I was thinking the other day, especially knowing that you're going to be joining us this morning. I was thinking of the fact that um, the hip hop industry seems to be so gate kept. We keep hearing recurring names within the industry over the years. You know, we keep hearing your Caspers, your Nasty C, your AKAs, rest in peace to Super Mega, as well as other artists throughout the years. How are you going to penetrate what seems to be a tight knit, a tight knit? How can I put this? How are you going to make your way through what seems to be a group of rappers that everyone has selected as this is hip hop? We're not looking for anything more. This is what hip hop is, and we'll keep listening to these particular artists.
So I think that with my perspectives and my voice, I think I have a unique sound, which is able to reach. I think I'll be able to reach a lot of people with what I'm doing and blending in the Mafeking sounds with my international sounds, and yeah, that's how I plan on making my stamp on the hip hop industry.
What is a Muffy Gang sound?
Mafeking is Motswako. It's all
Yeah.
about Motswako. Yeah, so I do Motswako as well
Yes.
in my songs. So there's a few songs that are coming up where there will be more of that.
Well, that's good. That's good. I mean, who doesn't like Motswako, right? We all absolutely love and appreciate that particular sound. And it is so South African. So I absolutely love the fact that you've incorporated that in your music because I absolutely, myself included, I absolutely enjoy that particular sound. So could you possibly maybe give us a taste of any music or a single that is pending? You know, what could we expect to hear in your next drop?
Um, I don't know if I can, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. So the next drop is gonna be a song. It's called Sharp Fairy.
Yes.
Yeah, that's more on the Motswako side. It's got a lot of elements that are more African, I would say. Yeah, South African.
More South African elements. So can you give us maybe a little 8, a little 16, or you're not allowed?
Okay, let me see. Mm, can I just? I'm just trying to remember the lyrics that I wrote for the song.
Yeah.
Okay, so it goes. Please don't judge my singing, guys out there. I'm not really a singer.
Okay.
So it goes something like, here's a little something for my Nyora. Iliba sariba thing. This another Maftown something coming in. You got a pool. You dipping in your underpants. I really boosa. We got the ganja thing. I got the cooler. Put a little something in there for me cooler. I hope I get to see you again, make brew. Yeah, something like that.
I can see it now. I can see it now. I see the vision. So absolutely love that one. So excited for your particular journey and what the rest of 2025 has in store for you. Any last words?
I would just like to say a shout out to everyone out there who's been supporting me. A big shout out to my producer, Kinetic Torch, and a big shout out to Keanu, who's featured on the track Picture Me Rolling, and also to Sleek Productions. Shout out.
Let's talk about your producer because I cannot not let you talk about your producer. How do you find a producer that will understand what you need as an artist? How did you find such one that you could gel with so well?
It's not always the easiest thing, even when it came to us, because I think he had to kind of get to learn me as a person as well and learn my sound, what I want. So it takes time to build that connection, if I can say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, eventually everything works out. But yeah, man, some people find it easier than others do. But
Yeah.
for me, it was a work. It was something we had to work on, which eventually led to what it is now.
Especially because, I mean, you yourself have production skills, right? The fact that you studied sound engineering. So I can only imagine what was happening between the both of you and the fact that you were able to find a media. I can only imagine, you know. But the fact that you were able to find a medium and were able to gel, absolutely, absolutely love that one. Is he producing all your singles or you're going to be using other producers?
Okay, so thus far because he's also part of the record label. So
Okay.
thus far he has produced all of the songs that I've released, but I'm definitely planning on working with different producers.
Yeah.
So that's something that I still plan on doing.
No, that is absolutely absolutely great. Once again, thank you so much for joining us this morning. And where can one follow you? Because you know that little 16 that you gave us, I'm sure is one that people would definitely want to follow this particular journey and are excited about that particular drop.
So you can find my music on all major streaming platforms. It's slick_ZA. And then my social media is at bigslick_SA on Instagram, on TikTok, and then I also have a Facebook page. It's called Big Slick in capital letters.
Yes, so please do follow, please do support his journey. If you are someone, like I had mentioned at the beginning of the show, that has a good ear for music and is a lover of hip hop or a lover of music in general, you just don't want hip hop lovers only. We want you to be able to expand your palette in terms of music. Definitely support, support, support. Many, many of our creatives need your support. They face so many challenges within this particular industry. So we'll definitely appreciate your support. Once again, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
It's my pleasure, and thank you so much for having me on the show.
Thank you. Still tuned into Voices of the Art, the platform for you, the creative, to share your journey and to have your voice be heard within this particular industry. Don't forget to follow us on our various social media pages and also follow this particular show on its YouTube channel. If you are a first-time watcher of us, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, click on the notification bells to get a notification each and every single time we go live. And if you are a returning subscriber like Sent, Welcome, welcome, welcome. This morning, I'm also joined by Mo. Absolutely excited for that one. Morning, Mo.
Good morning, Andile. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. And yourself?
I can't complain. Happy to be here. Finally, we get to meet in the flesh.
Finally.
In the actual flesh.
Listen, the way that I am so excited for the fact to have you here this morning, and the fact that you were doing such an amazing job while I had to attend to a few issues. I definitely appreciate that. Thank you so much for that, Mo.
Thank you so much, Andile. It was a hot seat indeed, but we had to do what we had to do. And now that we're finally here together, it's about to be a jump.
Definitely, definitely. So you have some particular trending topics that you would like us to discuss this morning. Please do share.
So we're going to start off with Ugogo Manzini, who is a famous sangoma and celebrity here in South Africa, who has unfortunately passed. She passed on yesterday after a short illness, and she was recovering from cosmetic surgeries that she has done. So we're going to go into conversation about that because we want to delve into it. Was it because of the cosmetic surgeries? Is it then due to the short illnesses? And what was the actual cause of that? Of course, she was a celebrity and advocate for transgender community as well. And passing yakhe was announced sadly by the husband. Andile?
It's so unfortunate. I mean, a life loss is you lose so much more, not just that particular that individual.
Yes.
You lose so much that the individual had to give in terms of life. I mean, she had created, she had rather an agency that created a platform for, I mean, young voices, aspiring models, actors, and so on and so forth. Platforms that we definitely need. I mean, an advocate for the LGBTQ plus community, which we definitely need more individuals who would speak on some of the matters and challenges that they go through on the daily. So we definitely lost such an absolute wonderful individual who did so much. But, you know, we actually also appreciate the fact that she was an individual that allowed or wasn't didn't shy away from pursuing who their particular passions and who they were. I mean, can you imagine how many people wouldn't have gained the knowledge that she had, wouldn't have had the opportunities that they have now because of her. So definitely do be someone. It teaches us rather to not shy away from who we are and live with purpose. So she definitely was one that lived with purpose.
So she definitely did do that. And I think one thing that we can take from her is she had a statement where she had said, who said because you're sangoma, you cannot look good? And for me, I think being part of the transgender community as well, being a sangoma, being a celebrity in South Africa, and also going through the cosmetic surgeries to look good, I'm not going to say it contradicts itself, but at the same time, it also speaks to the fact that I'm going to decide what I want to do. And if that makes me feel good, I'm going to feel good, look good, and then be good as well. So it's definitely an inspiration for different communities because she was the face of many. And being a celebrity in South Africa is one for the books. Of course, it's one for the books. But we're going to move on to some sport where we see Oscar Pistorius has come back into the recovery mode and he's also performing. He was part of the triathlon and he was released on parole last year after the murder of his girlfriend Urieva Stenkamp. And he then came on and he started performing in the triathlon. Triathlon is a 3-way race where you swim, you cycle, as well as run. I cannot begin to imagine how difficult that must be. But looking at the fact that he's come back, he's not returning as an athlete, but it's just to show Oguti he's still part of the athletics in South Africa and he's trying to clean up his name, if we can put it in that sense, Andile.
I mean, I saw him. I was there last week and I was as shocked as many other people were. Shocked. But I mean, we had, for those who I was there with, I mean, we had that conversation that, I mean, he did his time. He did his time, and now this is part of who he was.
Yeah.
You know, he is an athlete. So the fact that I mean, he was brave enough to be in front of so many judgmental eyes and carry on doing what he loves the most. I found that it was wow for me, you know, for lack of better words.
Yeah.
It was wow.
I mean, the triathlon already on its own is difficult. And for a person like Pistorius, you can already imagine the training he had to go through, the mental preparation, because you did say that it's a judgmental space, especially seeing as it was doing time for a murder of his own girlfriend, you know. And I think it goes to show that there's a lot of mental preparation that is needed for an athlete. And we hope to delve into a space where we can actually hear from him with how was it to actually be out in the faces of people who had previously judged you for what you had gone through. So for me, it was a big testament that no matter what you go through, you should, you know, still show up and do what you need to do. But going on from Oscar Pistorius, we're going to say congratulations to him for still keeping up to his name and brand of being an athlete. And I'm going to say we hope to see him some more.
Definitely. I also hope to see him some more, especially like I mentioned. I mean, he did his time. He did his time, even though it was such an unfortunate event that took place. But I mean, what do we say about those who did their time and then want to get back into spaces such as that? Should they not? Should they shy away? Should they hide? Should they not live their lives? What do we say about that? So I also would like to see more of him and see what he has in store, because he has a lot in store, especially because I saw him. He definitely has the energy. He definitely is the athlete we think he is. And I definitely wonder what he has in store for us, right?
Andile, since you saw him, I'm going to give you a big task of getting him to speak to us, right? Because we need to see ukuthi lo muntu osebuyile usiphatheleni when it comes to athletics and sports in general. But it's a wrap from me on Training Top Stories.
Thank you so much, Mo. Any plans for this weekend?
I want to sleep.
You
I
want
don't
to
want to lie.
sleep?
I want to sleep. I'm not going to joke around. But other than that, it's just some rest, preparing for the new week ahead. And yeah, spending time with family.
Comrades tomorrow?
Yes, my stepmom is running, so we're going to be on the route supporting her.
I'll see you on the route because my twin is also running. Second time around, so very excited for that one. Definitely been preparing. Doing the most sleepless nights, but you know, iskhathi sesifigile. So we'll be out there supporting all the athletes and all the runners. Many people run for different reasons, right?
Yeah.
You know, some it's because they survived tragic moments within their lives. Some just want to finish something that they started,
Yes.
which I think is absolutely so beautiful. It's definitely an event that takes so much. Your mind, your heart, your body.
Your body, guys.
Your body. I see sent in the comment section. So shocked to see both of us, Mo and me, together. Says, oh, wow. Oh, what a surprise. Andile and Mo together. Yes. And you'll be seeing more of us together. I think it's unfair for a girl to be murdered and can't come back. Can't come back while he gets the opportunity to do that. Definitely. It's quite unfair. It's quite unfair. It's so unfortunate. But like I had mentioned, what are those who have been rehabilitated by the justice system, who have served a particular life sentence meant to do? Are they supposed to not be mingle with society anymore? What are the steps that they are meant to take? Another one is a nice shoe family. Another one, says that was a typo. But thank you so much, Mo. Thank you so much, rather, Saint, as well as Mo. Saint is someone who has been on every single show.
Every single show, undeniably, he's there.
undeniably. If you just joined us now, this is Voices of the Art, broadcasting live on Voice on the Move Network. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, click on that notification bell. Same time, same place, every Saturday, 9 a.m. on the dot. This is definitely where you're meant to be.
Of course, like Andile has said, that is Voices of the Art on Voice on the Move Network. And we're going to be here together, by the way. It's not going to be a surprise anymore. And of course, it's going to be a wrap.
VM Network, it's your time to tune in. Stories that connect where we all begin. Laughter, lessons, journeys unfold. VM Network, let the stories be told.